Hello everyone, it's Maria Russell here with you today, and I am back for Therm-O-Web. I'm going to create this non-traditional Happy Holidays card showcasing the new Wishing You Joy stamp set by Gina Designs for Therm-O-Web. I'm also going to use the coordinating die and the stencil, as well as the gold static foil and the transfer gel. To begin, I am going to stamp my images on some Nina Solar white cardstock, and I was just rubbing my fingers on the stamp since this is new. I've never used it before, and just to get rid of all the oils left from the stamp. And I'm going to stamp the flower images 3 times to get a good impression. And then I'm also going to stamp the leaves and the leaves with the berries with some Harmony Inks by Spectrum Noir, and I'm going to fill this cardstock with all the images and then going to die cut the images using the coordinating die. And I do apologize, you will see a shadow in front of me while I was stamping. My cat Phoebe was actually on top of my desk, and every time I do stamping, she always wanted to go on top of my desk, and I think she thinks it's playtime or something. So you will see her paw there, and then you will actually see her in a couple of the scenes here because she was just playing with me. I actually had to get her out of the room because I couldn't concentrate stamping, and I was just laughing here and I couldn't concentrate, so I had to get her out of the room. Now I'm going to stamp the center of the flowers with Wild Rose ink by Lawn Fawn, and then I'm also going to stamp the center of the leaves with another Harmony ink by Spectrum Noir. And now I'm going to use the coordinating stencil for this stamp set, and looking back now, I should have die cut the images first before I added the transfer gel by Deco foil, because when I die cut the images it actually went flat. So the next time I make a card using this stamp set with the coordinating dies and the stencil, I will actually die cut the images first before I start foiling. And now that I foiled the flowers, I will also add some transfer gel to the berries, and we'll use the gold static foil by Brutus Monroe for Therm-O-Web so that I can add the gold details to the berries. Really didn't do a good job adding the transfer gel to the berries. As you can see there's some excess, so I'm going to use the mono eraser by Tombow just to get rid of the excess there. I then used the coordinating dies to die cut the images, and as you can see, some of them I didn't really do a good job, so I used the eraser to get rid of them. And now I'm using the Autumn Wishes stencil, also by Gina Designs for Therm-O-Web. And even though I sprayed it with the Pixie spray, I still prefer using the purple tape just to secure it. And then I'm using this Simon Says Stamp Fog ink. I wanted to add more dimension to the background and a little bit of color, and it's neutral enough that it's not going to distract from the main focal point. And now that my background is done, I'm just lining up all of my stamp images here just to see the placement of the flowers. And once I'm satisfied with the way it looks, I'm going to use my cell phone to take a photo of the placement so that I remember it when I am assembling the card. going to use my stamping tool to stamp the Happy Holidays sentiment using VersaFine Onyx Black ink. And then I am going to adhere this to an A2 size card base. After I was done with this, I was looking at the card and I realized I needed more dimension, so I'm going to foam mount another flower and then sort of kind of play with the petals so that it has more dimension. So this is the card today using some products by Therm-O-Web. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below. Please give this a thumbs up if you like the project that I created today. Thank you again for watching and happy stamping!